Yo, better late than never, but never late is better. Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna officially announced conveniently after Ego makes a video about it. We're going to talk about it though. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you guys want daily content, boxing news, the latest and greatest and what's going on in this sport, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon. That does help the channel and also keeps you in touch so you know what's going on in the sport. Now, DAZN, they posted this. It's a flyer. Ryan Garcia, Golden Boy, got it done. Javier Fortuna, July 9th. Now, interesting enough, this fight is happening on a Friday. I'd have to look at the schedule to see what else is going on July 10th, but obviously maybe there's a UFC or something. It sounds familiar, but I gotta look. But there clearly is something on July 10th, in my opinion, which is why this fight would happen on a Friday. But I think the boy Ego Stradamus strikes again. Ironically enough, I just did a video on Monday where I was questioning where this announcement was for Ryan's next fight, because Ryan Garcia last week said he had a big announcement coming last Tuesday, and I was waiting for it. The whole week passed, the weekend passed, no announcement. So conveniently, literally, for those who watch my channel, I said this on Monday, I posed the question, and conveniently it's announced the very next day. So I just thought that was ironic. Ryan Garcia also put on his social media the fight, fan-made flyer. And it says Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna for the WBC Interim Lightweight Championship. Now, I have multiple feelings about this fight. Let's first get through Ryan Garcia's caption. Ryan Garcia says, "I'm finally back in action July 9th. I'm so excited, more memories to make live on DAZN. Mark this one down. You don't want to take your eyes off. You don't want to miss it." Right? De La Hoya's in the comment section. He says, "Yet another tough SOB. Glad collectively we got this done. Let's go." So there you have it. Fight is next. I feel multiple things about this fight. For one, I'm glad, obviously somebody heard in the universe and Ego questioned where the announcement was, and now we got it. I do think this is a good fight. We'll start there. Ryan Garcia, Javier Fortuna. I agree with Oscar De La Hoya. I've said that. I think this is a tough fight for Ryan Garcia, judging from his last fight with Luke Campbell. Hopefully he learned a lot in that particular fight, but Javier Fortuna is definitely a tough customer. He will be shorter than Ryan Garcia, who's pretty tall for the division. However, he has great experience. He has some snap to his punches, very rugged, very aggressive. And, Ryan's going to be trying to sharpshoot him and hit him with sharp, fast combinations and shots. And we'll see how it all plays out. But I actually give Ryan props for this particular fight because I think it's a dangerous fight. Javier Fortuna was up there ranked where he could have fought Devin Haney, but I think Devin Haney had a shoulder surgery, and for whatever reason, that fight didn't happen. So Ryan's taking him on. Now, I do have mixed feelings. Although I do think this is a great fight. It's a good fight. It's not what Ryan Garcia said. Ryan Garcia, I can only hold a man accountable for the words that they say. I'm not holding Ryan or any other man accountable for, rumors or anything. But Ryan told us that he was fighting Gervonta Davis next. Then he switched it to Manny Pacquiao and said, "I'm fighting Pacquiao next." Ego Stradamus, we can officially say, strikes again. I told you I didn't see either of those fights happening. I gave you several reasons, and look at it. Ryan Garcia has a good fight, but again, it's not the A-list names that he said he was going to fight. So I do still think that is a bad look because Ryan Garcia has to get a handle on his social media. He's popular on social media, but posting these premature flyers and 2 rounds and hyping people up for bigger fight, bigger name guys, only to not fight them, I don't think that's a good look. And Ryan will forever be judged by those decisions that he makes. It's that simple. You know, you as a man, you got to be congruent with what you say. You say you're fighting Tank next, 2 rounds. You're on Mike Tyson podcast and speaking with him on FaceTime. You're going to TMZ doing interviews, and then you switched up and say you fighting Manny Pacquiao. That's what people are going to expect for you. So, although me as a diehard boxer fan, I know Javier Fortuna. You know, I've actually covered his fights live and all that. So, I rate him. But for the casual fans who were not as aware as a person like me who does this every single day, you know, this will be a buzzkill because they may not be familiar with Javier Fortuna and his brand. And Ryan Garcia used his brand and his platform and told you something different. He said, I'm fighting Pacquiao, a name everybody knows. And then he also said he's fighting Tank, a name that everybody knows. So hopefully Ryan learns from this and does a better job with getting with his team before announcements are prematurely made, because your accuracy rating is low at this point. You know, he says, I'm fighting Luke Campbell July of last year, and it takes several months for the fight to actually be officially announced. Then they announced it for December, and then they postponed it, say he's sick, his opponent's sick with Rona, and then they finally fought in January 2021, and so on and so forth. He said that I'm fighting Tank. Then 2 weeks later, he said he's fighting Pacquiao, and then that fell apart. Tank fight clearly wasn't what was happening. And it's just like a lot of people, truth be told, they're looking at Ryan Garcia as capping, and they're looking at the Pacquiao fight as a ruse to duck Gervonta Davis, because the name he said he was fighting next was Gervonta Davis. And a lot of people I've seen in comment sections and discussions and stuff, they think that Ryan Garcia put so much energy and eggs in the basket of the Pacquiao fight because he had already told the world that Tank was next, knowing the Pacquiao fight could possibly not happen. And then Gervonta Davis, as a result, he wasn't going to just sit around and wait around. And we're hearing rumors that he could fight Mario Barrios on Showtime Boxing. So people are looking at it as Ryan Garcia found a way out of the Gervonta Davis, out the back door, because he told everyone it was going to be initially after Luke Campbell, he said it was going to be Tank Davis. And then he switched gears, said, I got a so much bigger fight with Pacquiao, so I got to take this. And then that fell apart. So, during that process, when Tank thought you bailed on him, because you did bail on him, he's not going to wait around. So naturally they find another fight, find his next move. All right, Ryan's playing games. We're just going to move on. So it is what it is. But hopefully Ryan learns from this. He definitely has a platform. He has some skill. So just put it all together and then use it to the best of its ability. Use your platform, but don't use it to con and, miscommunicate with your fans. That's all I want. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair for anybody in boxing to use their privileged position and use it in the right way. It's like, it's like a superhero having a power. You want to see that superhero use it for good, as opposed to robbing banks and, doing all kinds of foul stuff. Imagine if Superman was a bad guy. He's just robbing banks and, killing old ladies and stuff like that. So that's that. Javier Fortuna, Ryan Garcia is next on the menu. I do think it's a good fight. I think it's a dangerous fight. Ryan Garcia is clearly confident because he's taking the type of fight like that. The other angle with this is, aside from the kind of clout chasing in the cap with the Tank Davis and Pacquiao, keep in mind Ryan Garcia, after his Luke Campbell fight, also was screaming Devin Haney. And he's fighting a title eliminator. These are weird things for the career of Ryan Garcia, but this fight with Javier Fortuna is a title eliminator, but the WBC said he was the mandatory for Devin Haney. So to me, that stipulates that somebody on Ryan's team is not ready for Devin Haney, because why would you fight another eliminator when you have direct access to fight for the title? Why would you fight a title eliminator when you can eliminate the title eliminator and just fight for the title? Take the eliminator, eliminator, and you could just fight for the title by going straight away with Devin Haney. But obviously there's people in Ryan's camp, whoever they are, his parents, Oscar, Golden Boy, Ryan, whoever, that don't prefer the Devin Haney fight. So he's fighting Jorge Linares at this point, but there was a point in time where he could have immediately after Luke Campbell gotten in negotiations with Devin Haney, you know what I mean? But that didn't happen. So it is what it is. This is what's up next, Friday, July 9th. We'll see how it goes. I do think this could be a dangerous fight. Another southpaw, another, guy who has some experience. We'll see. We'll see how Ryan handles it. Good luck to both fighters. I like both fighters, and that's that. Make sure you click the link in the description to order TUBEBUDDY. I tell you guys on the channel, I'm self-made, well-paid. If you want to be an entrepreneur like me, you want a YouTube channel, it's going to take some steps. So TUBEBUDDY is something that I've used daily for videos like this. Started off with 0 subscribers. Now I'm over 200,000, and it's pretty. It's so pretty. I do this full-time. This is my full-time income. Shout out to TUBEBUDDY. Click that link, dig into it. TUBEBUDDY can help if you're a YouTube channel. Despite, you could be a gaming channel or whatever. They have a lot of features packed in. Use my link, get TUBEBUDDY and ESPN Plus. It also helps the channel. In exchange, you get some content for yourself, or you get a great resource in TUBEBUDDY. Use my links. As always, smash the like button, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TUBEBUDDY. I've used TUBEBUDDY for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TUBEBUDDY is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TUBEBUDDY and level up your channel faster. We working.